Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Bargains by Belle here on the Southern Belle Nola channel. I'm your hostess, Belle, and I want to thank you all for joining in and clicking on the link tonight. Thank you for all my ballerinas and ballerinos that are subscribed and turn notifications on. So let me welcome a few people in the chat. Hello to Crochet Queen Kathy, to Casey Collin and Nicholas, if you're watching, to Christine Perry. Let me make a few channel announcements. The first announcement is that tomorrow is Sunday, so we won't have an auction. It's a day for worship, rest, and relaxation, and I hope it will be wonderful for everybody. And then I hope you can make plans to join me back on Monday and Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for my next Bargains by Belle auctions. Y'all have already voted, and by over 75%, everybody wanted the auction theme of sets and lots. So, no single items will be sold on Tuesday. It will either be items that come in a set, like a set of food storage containers, a set of wax melts, a set of hair scrunchies, or a set of you name it. Or it will be a lot, meaning I put together some towels and pot holders and I will assemble it before you. I will name one price for all of the items in the lot. So it will either be sets or it will be lots. So super fun theme that y'all picked. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome, welcome. Okay, and then on Thursday, that's going to be the day that I'm going to send everybody's invoices out. Want to remind everybody with the holidays, people keep telling me about shipping delays. So many times you can upgrade from ground to priority for like $1 or so more. I sent somebody today an estimate because she needed something on an emergency basis. And it was the difference in 615 for ground or 695 for priority. And with so many people, that's the case. So if anybody is interested in upgrading just during the holidays or all of the time, y'all let me know. I'll put a note in your file and we can do it that way. And if you ever have a shipping emergency where you need something shipped out, if it's a day where the mail runs, can't do anything on Sunday. But if it's before noon on a Saturday, because my post office closes at noon, then I can usually get it done for y'all. And I know sometimes with the holidays, you have a gifting emergency, a shipping emergency. So many times I can move my schedule around. Hi, Diane. So let me tell you how this is going to work. In case anybody is watching who has never been here before or is watching the replay for the first time, what you need to do is click on the registration link that is pinned to the top of the chat. You can fill that out, and that lets me know where to send your invoice and where to send your items. Once you've done that, you can bid in numbers in the chat. I do need you to bid in numbers. That way, I know you're bidding. That way, also, we have a legal representation that you knew the amount you were promising to pay and that was going to be on the invoice. Also, I want to let you know that all sales are final, all items are as is, where is, just like at an in-person auction. The only time you can retract is during an auction. And the methods of payment that I accept are Zelle. Zelle's my preferred method of payment because there are absolutely no fees and it's guaranteed by the banking system. But of course, I also accept PayPal because PayPal is the software by which I write out all of your invoices. Also, PayPal is how you can pay with your bank card, your debit card, Visa, MasterCard, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, and even Venmo. The method of shipping that I use is called Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is a discounted shipping service that works with both UPS and USPS, also known as the post office. And it will compare rates to get the absolute lowest rate possible. And it's based on three things: the distance from your zip code to mine, the weight of the package, and the dimensions of the package. And I do offer international shipping. The bidding increments for this auction will be a low $1 increment, except during the round that I have called Belle's Bargain Bonanza, which we start the show out with. We have won at least on the hour, and they are also available Bonanza. All you have to do is type the three letters BBB in the chat, and I'll bring out an item that's a Belle's Bargain Bonanza item. Hi, Shelby. Well, make sure you give a thumbs up, Shelby, and everybody else get a thumbs up too. Hopefully, we're getting close to at least 10. So we're going to start the auction out with our first Belle's Bargain Bonanza. But y'all go ahead and click the thumbs up. That helps me ever so much. Also, click the share button and share me out on your YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all your Discords, including mine. Also your Snapchat, TikTok, and Twitter. Okay, what we're starting out with is we have a bunch of different facial masks. So in the back, we've got a avocado facial mask. Next to it, we've got a coconut facial mask. Then I have a two-step mask, which is half mask and half cleanser. On the bottom level, we've got a lip mask. So if you've been having dry lips and you just need to exfoliate off some of the old skin, there you go. We have a golden collagen under eye mask. Then we have a rosehip oil mud mask, which is specifically for redness. And last on the end, it's not technically a mask, but I had a little bit of room, so I threw it up there. I've got a 50-pack of double tipped cotton swabs. So looking for a $1 starting bid. And I know it may look like there are no mods in the chat. Lisa M. Adventure is racing home through the snow and the sludge from work. She clocks out at exactly the time the auction starts. Hi, Joanne. So she will be here to run the chat and make the list and confirm the bids. Apparently, it just takes extra time to drive in the snow. So y'all don't feel we will eye masks, mud mask, or the double ended Q-tips. Thank you so much for being here, Joanne. I really appreciate it. I somehow touched something. Oh, pity's sake. Okay, sorry about that. Well, hopefully you can hear me now. If not, I can try to talk a little louder. Let me go through the choices again. Are Let me see if I can bring the camera up perhaps. An avocado face mask, coconut face mask, a duo of cleanser and mask. Then I've got a lip mask, some um, golden collagen under eye mask. I've got a primrose mud mask, which says it's specifically to solve redness issues. And then a 50 count of double-ended Q-tip, of double-ended cotton ear swabs. Okay. Why is my chat not? Okay, there is Lisa. Thank goodness. Welcome home, Lisa. You had me worried. I'd never started without you or any mod before. Oh, if y'all only knew the way I was shaking in my boots. Okay, so now that you can hear me and now that Lisa is here, we can all breathe a sigh of relief. Y'all give me a thumbs up for some encouragement. And let's see if we can get a $1 bid on any of these masks or even the double tipped 50 count cotton swabs. And then we'll get the auction started. You know, when you're stuck home and inside because of the cold weather, it's a great time to work on your skin. So when you think, oh, well, maybe I'm going to go out, maybe I'm going to get a last minute invitation, then you don't want to start working on your skin or have your mask on when you finally get that call for a date or dinner invitation or whatever. But when the weather is so bad, whether it's rain or it's cold or whatever, and you know you're stuck inside, that's a great time for a mask. Okay, last call on these. Okay, let me just clear these away then. All right, and we will get the auction started. What would y'all like to get started with tonight? Any requests? Okay, well, how about some craft items? My mother had these huge stencils, which she would use to make picture frames with, or she'd use to make invitations, menus, even gift tags, although they were really too large for a gift tag. So I'm going to put these on. These are going to be $5 for choice. They're so big, I can only get three across. Might can squeeze four in this top row. Kind of overlapped. So if anybody likes to do stamping, I believe it's called. And sometimes she would just stamp the design on roughly, and then she would go back and paint on it or outline with markers or paint pens. So sometimes she was making the actual craft with this, and sometimes she was just giving herself some guidelines. And as always, if somebody needs a bunch, you can always make me an offer. After this, I'll do some smaller ones, but she had a few of these big ones, so I thought I would offer those first. And you'll let me know what you'd like to see tonight. Some of the things that we'll have are purses, wallets, scented hand soap. We'll have some candles, some housewares, ribbon, some pom poms, and chenille stems. I had a request for some rugs, but that person's not here yet. I told her I would wait for her. And we also had a request for some infant boys items. I don't think that person's here yet either, so I'm going to wait for her. But I'm always taking requests. And if I can't get it tonight, then I will have it for Monday. Okay, last call on these. Okay, let me clear these off and then I'll show some smaller ones. The smaller ones, I'm going to start out at $3. Okay, first I've got these dainty little flowers. They look kind of like daffodils, don't they? I've got a classic rose, leaves, some Christmas lights. Here's a different leaf, a bell. Ring that bell, ring that bell. A star, a snowflake, and this one has a little place you can hold on to it. That's kind of interesting. I've got a dove with an olive branch. And I've got a Mardi Gras jester's hat. So these are $3 for choice. They're a little bit smaller. Now, these are ones that my mother never got around to using. In case you're wondering, how can you tell? This is an example of one that mother did use, and you can tell when you use them, you never completely get all of the paint off. So that's how I know all of these never got used. No, the starting bid is only $3 for this smaller size, Lisa. So just $3, Lisa. I'm so sorry. I thought I had said that. My apologies if I wasn't clear. But thank y'all for being here tonight. If you would, please, oh please, click the thumbs up to help me out. So much you can make with these stamps. Okay. All right, last call on these. Well, I know not everybody is into crafts and DIY. So let me go to some other items. Okay, we're going to keep the $3 starting bid, and let me show you what else I have. I have chenille stems. At least I think that's what you call them. Now, I could be wrong. Here we go. They are golden. I also have some little black pom-poms right here. Wouldn't this be great if you're making a snowman? You could use it for the eyes. So this will also be a choice. Oh, thank you for helping Maud, Kathy. I really appreciate that, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you. And Lisa thanks you. Okay, any interest on the pom-poms or this grouping of chenille stems? Okay, last call on these. All right, let me clear these away. Okay, let's see. What else should we show tonight? How about some purses? Okay. This first purse has beautiful butterflies on it. It is crossbody. It's got a zipper in the front, and you'll see the pretty black lining to it. It's got a big central compartment, and once again, it's got black lining here too. The back has all of these great colors. I'm going to start this one at $7. Here's the strap. It's totally adjustable. So if you want it smaller, it can be smaller and you can turn it into a shoulder bag. But if you want it to be a nice long crossbody, there you go. And it looks like it kind of has words. I'm guessing this looks like it's about to say Paris, but it's just a fabulous bohemian bag crossbody, looking for $7 starting bid. Also for $7, I'm going to offer this one. So often when you see a floral bag, you're like, oh, that's a summer bag because it's floral. Well, this shows that winter bags can be floral as well. But it's winter because it's got a dark black background. And even the colors of the flowers are darker. The leaves are grayish green. So it's got nice, strong handles to it. It's brand new. Take the lining out, the stuffing out so you can see it. So it's just one big cavernous area to it. So this is going to be the other choice. So you've got a satchel style. And you've got a crossbody style choice for $7. Kathy, you're doing a great job. Thank you so much. Lisa, while Kathy's willing to moderate, it might be a good time to get Evie fed and bathed and put in bed. Okay, any interest? Okay, I'm going to clear these off. Here's the next purse. It is a beautiful quilted, but yet still shiny maroon color. And it's got a compartment up here. And it still has the little tag, but apparently Mother took the actual price off, so I don't know how much it was. And you think it's just going to be this size, but look, it opens up further, 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 and goes all the way down. But it's funny that you think it's just going to be this size, and then it goes all the way here. Oh, Amy, thank you for coming tonight, last minute. I appreciate you. Then when you look on the inside, let me take all the stuffing out. We're going to start this one at $10, by the way. It's got a compartment on the inside. Nice big compartment. And here's the cavern. So I love that there are not only compartments inside the purse, but even in the top of the purse. Because sometimes you just want to get to your keys, or those people who have cell phones, which is probably everybody but me. You just want to get to your phone. So why can I never get all of the stuffing back in? So therefore, it's great that it has this compartment right here that goes all the way down. And for those things you just want to get to, and then you can have your wallet, your makeup, all the other stuff you need in this big part. So beautiful maroon color. And once again, it's adjustable on the strap. It's a crossbody. I'll show you one other design at this price point. Now, this one feels like leather. I don't see any place where it says it's leather, but it sure does feel that way. It's got a front compartment right here. Look at that fancy lining. I love this buckle right here, which is just for show. It's got another compartment, a bigger compartment right here, once again with the fancy lining. Then here's the inside. So a big center compartment. Then you've got a zippered pocket right here. And on this side, you've got a opening right here. So tons of compartments on the inside. And 2 compartments on the front. And it's also a crossbody. And it doesn't say leather, but it so feels like leather. So looking for $10 for choice for either of these. And thank you again so much, Crochet Queen Kathy, for helping me out. Well, you must be exhausted, Amy. I think I would have just eaten them all. Oh, okay. Any interest? Let me give one more because I realize I keep showing cross body purses. So let me show you a big tote bag purse. And this will be available at the same $10 price. And I love these that have chain straps. To me, it's like jewelry for your purse. Oh, and first of all, look at the beautiful stitching in this chevron design. Just gorgeous. So when you look here, let me open it up for you. Get all the paper out. We just put so much paper in these. It's a gorgeous lining, and it is one big cavern, so tons of room here. Hi, little chef. Welcome, welcome. Always nice to see new people in the chat. Okay, so this one will also be a choice at the $10 price point. So now we've got a choice of 2 crossbodies or a big tote bag with a chain. Yes, Lisa's right. Everybody click the thumbs up, pretty please. Okay, last call on these purses at the $10 price point. And then I'll show you one more and we'll go to something totally different. Okay, let me clear these off. Okay, this last one is genuine leather. Genuine leather, how do I know? Well, because it says. So, leather with man-made trim. It's from Stony, New York. And look how beautiful it is. It's a crossbody. It's got a nice big compartment on the back. And I love that it has some Velcro because sometimes they want to just hang open, especially when you've used them for a while. And leather holds up so well, you generally use it for a while. And then on the front, there is not one, not two, but 3 compartments. So here's the first one. It's a nice little one. Here's another one. So maybe one's for your keys and one's for your lipstick. Here's a nice big one that you'll probably use for those cell phones. You can see it goes all the way to the bottom of the purse. Then here is your strap, still new and folded. You can tell it's adjustable right here. And here is the inside. Let me take the stuffing out so you can see. It's got a nice, deep, deep, deep reach to it. I'm going to start this one at $17 because it is leather. So let's see who needs a high quality leather purse in their life. This is the kind of purse you will use and use and use because leather just holds up and it's classic black. Hi, Kristen. Welcome, welcome. And after this, while y'all are deciding what you might like to see, I have something that I think is going to help with your gifting needs. Your gifting needs to yourself, to your family, and even to other people in the chat. Because I love nothing more than when there is a gift alert. Okay, I know this isn't in everybody's budget, so I'm not going to stay on this one too long, but I have 2 gifts that I think are going to be in everybody's budget. Here is the first one. I packed these cute little Santa sacks, and these are going to be $5. Buy it now. These are mystery bags. And they are going to be filled with all kinds of cute little gifts. Now, I tried to fill them with things that would work for anybody. Well, I should say any adult. If this is specifically going to a guy, then let me know and I'll pack it with all guy stuff. If this is going to a girly girl, then I will fill it with the girliest of girly girl stuff. If this is going to a child, then I will put children's items in it. But otherwise, I made these for adult females. $5, buy it now. And I will just make up the number that you want to buy. If you want to send them all to yourself and you give them out, great. If you want to tell me who the recipients are, I am glad to send it to those recipients, or if they already have a box with me, I can just include it in their box. So I thought this would be super fun. It's like a mystery bag of fun and gift. And it'll come in this cute little sack. So $5 for these, and you just tell me how many you want, and if you want to give me any details about the kind of stuff you want in them or don't want in them. So some things might be too big, but I can find things that will fit in the sack, and I will fill it up until it is right at the point of closing, because there's a little ziplock right here. So that lets me know when to zip it up. So y'all can just let me know on those. Okay, Lisa's in for 5. And let me know the quantity you want. And you can email me about who it's for or what type of things you want in it. Maybe it's for you, maybe it's for Evie, maybe it's for your mommy, whoever. So there's one sold. Anybody else? Okay. Well, when you order, Lisa will just put down the type of stuff you do or do not want in it, the age or gender of the recipient, and I'm going to custom make them all. Like I said, the sample one I made just for any adult female. Well, any adult, really. This one does not have any, makeup or jewelry in it. So this could work for a guy as well. Okay, in addition to this $5 size, I made an even bigger one that I thought I would let you bid on. And with these, all of the stockings will be different because I don't have any exact duplicates of stockings. And you can see the whole thing is filled up and it is even overflowing with stuff. I'll give you a tiny little look at some of the stuff that is overflowing the top. You can see it is full, full, full. I'm going to start the bidding on this one. And I will make duplicates, not duplicates. I will make others. None will be exact duplicates because they'll each get whatever I have or find. So I'm going to start this one at $10. And I just want to show you how big these stockings are. So they are way, way, way bigger than the ruler. Well, I'm so glad that everybody's been baking. Amy's been baking. Diane's been baking. So, needless to say, with the amount of stuff in these huge stockings, it is way, way, way over the $10 starting bid. So, just the stocking with a couple of things would be over $10, but it is filled with tons of stuff. And once again, I'm willing to sell a bunch, to pack as many as you want to, so you can let me know the kind of stuff you want in them, and I will pack as many as y'all want to buy. So if you don't know what to get somebody, you can just buy them a full stocking. And then it's on me. Okay, any interest? Okay, well, I thought we were just going to be bidding up a storm on these totally filled and stuffed stockings, but we can pass on these. Last call. Am I still on? Can y'all hear me at all? So I'm looking in the chat. Maybe y'all can't hear me. Maybe I'm not broadcasting. I must have lost power. They're doing a good job of filling the chat till I get back, but oh, maybe they can still hear me. Okay, maybe they just got bored. Okay, we will pass on this. My apologies if anybody got bored with what I was selling. I am so sorry and super embarrassed. Okay, how about some snacks then? Okay, $3 for choice. Last night, I thought I sold my last peanut butter Oreo, but I found one more, and this is the big family size. So we're going to start that at 3. Then I also have pumpkin spice Oreos. These were a limited edition. This is the very last pumpkin spice one that I have. I have Redbird, which is a Southern refresher. It is cotton candy puffs. Cotton candy puffs. So if you don't like the messiness of eating cotton candy, but you love the taste, this is a great little individual way. You can have a little puff of cotton candy. I've got Reese's miniature cups with Reese's Puffs. Fudge stripe cookies by Keebler. And last but not least, I have Hershey's Kisses, but they're not the regular plain Hershey Kisses. No, no, no. They are hot cocoa kisses. And you'll see here, they have a white center to them. So I'll put those right here. Sorry, I got fudge stripes falling. And last but not least, I have Starburst Airs gummies. This is a one and done. They are both sour and tropical. And the flavors are strawberry, pineapple, passion fruit, and mango. Okay, let's see if I can get all of these crammed in. Looking for $3 for choice. Okay, we're looking for $4 now that we've got a $3 bid. Looking for 4. Most of these are one and done. I have multiples of the kisses and 2 of the fudge stripe and multiples of the Reese's. Everything else is a one and done. Okay, oops, we started counting it down. I'm still showing stuff. Okay. All right, let's see. Lisa's going to get one of each Oreo. Okay. And she's also going to get, let's see, 1 fudge stripe. All right, here's a fudge stripe from down here. There's a fudge stripe for Lisa. And she's going to get my only red bird. And it's funny, if I had to pick, I was going to guess that Lisa was going to get the Starburst Airs gummies because usually she loves gummy and she loves sour. So that just shows I can't ever pick what others are going to pick. Okay, so I've got Lisa's 4 picks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so we still have the Reese's miniature cups with Reese's Puffs left. The Starburst Air gummies, which are both sour and tropical. We have the fudge stripes. And we also have the Hershey Kisses in the hot cocoa flavor. Okay, anybody else for second choice? Thank you. Okay, anybody else for second choice from what the remaining choices are? Thank you. But I'm just fine. Truly, truly, just some seasonal allergies. No big deal. Okay, last call on these. All right, let me clear these away. All right, now the Reese's were a share size. There is one size even bigger than the share size. It's the family size. This family size is not 8 ounces or 10 or 12. It is 19.2 ounces, which is 1 pound and 3 ounces. So over a pound. I'm going to start this big family size of the peanut M&M at $5. So not just share size, but huge family size. So such a classic candy and always looks pretty in a candy dish. Okay, any M&M lovers out there? I only have 2 of these left. And y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up and y'all let me know what you'd like to see next. Now, if some of y'all are thinking, that looks nice and all, but I just don't have a place to keep them. I don't have any way to display them. What could I do? Well, let me show you the next item, which are some gorgeous canisters. And these M&Ms would look great in these canisters. So I've got these in 2 different sizes. So I'm going to start the big one off at $8 and the small one off at $4. Or if you want to get both sizes, I'll give you a deal and sell you a big and a small for 10. Oh, and Casey has a great idea that those M&Ms would be good in cookies or muffins. I'd add brownies too. And these have cute little chalkboard signs where you can write and erase and put other things. They have a really secure, um, tight seal on them, which is pressure sensitive. Okay, so the big one starting is buy it now for 8. The small one, buy it now for 4. Or if you want them both, I'll do $10 for the pair. But if you need a whole set of big ones, a whole set of small ones, I have plenty. But I just think they look so cute together. That's why I tried to make a little deal for y'all. But if you prefer to make some other deal with just small or just big, I'm always open to respectful and kind offers. Okay, any interest on these? Okay, well, let's pass on these then. Okay, next item, $5 starting bid. It is a 2-pack from Febreze of car air fresheners. Oh, oops. I'm sorry, Joni was in. Let me come back here. Thank you so much, Joni. Okay, let us know how many of the sets you wanted. Yes, they are wooden tops. Good eye. Eagle eye, in fact. And I'm sure, Joni, you know how to use these, but I'll demonstrate just in case there's anybody who doesn't. You'll see the seal inside. Oops. There it goes. They're brand new. Okay, Joni's going to go for 2 sets. Thank you so much. I didn't even realize Joni was here. Y'all welcome Joni to the chat. Okay, then $5 starting bid on this 2-pack of Febreze car air freshener. This scent is winter spruce, so you could use these slowly over time. You could put these in 2 different vehicles. Yes, I have more. Wait, Christine, do you mean more of the car air fresheners or more of the canisters? I only have one of the car air fresheners. If you mean the canisters, yes, just tell me how many sets you'd like. Let me wait just a minute while we check with Christine. And while we're checking with Christine to make sure she's talking about canisters, we'll see how many she wants. Y'all can let me know what you'd like me to show next. Okay, So we'll put Christine Perry down for a set of the canisters. Great. Thank you so much. Now keep in mind your box went out today, so this will be on a new invoice. And unless it's an emergency, I invoice on Thursdays. Okay, so Febreze car air freshener 2-pack in winter spruce. So if you want your car, your husband's truck, your SUV, maybe you have a hybrid like I do, although my hybrid's super old, then your vehicle can smell like a spruce. And these are limited edition just for the Christmas season. So $5 for the 2-pack. Unless Diane was still talking about the canisters, and the canisters, I was asking 8 for the big one, 4 for the small one, or if you wanted to buy them as a set, 10 for the set. And this is a good time to remind everybody to click the thumbs up. Also to make sure if you are on a computer that you are on live chat, not top chat, because top chat will show your own chat at the top. And if you're on a phone, that you're on all chat, and that little red line that's at the very bottom of your screen is pulled all the way forward so that you are looking at the same item that I'm showing. So this is the car air freshener 2-pack. And looking for $5 starting bid. It's a one and done. I only have one of these. And once again, the set is winter spruce. And you can tell it's a limited edition for Christmas. And you're going to get not just one, but 2. Okay, we're going to pass on that. Next, I'm going to show some other snacks. It's going to be $3 for choice. Yes, the canisters were glass. If you don't want to take the chance of glass being mailed to you, you are more than welcome to retract. I'm so sorry if I wasn't clear about that. So yes, they are glass. I do wrap them in bubble wrap. But remember, the only time you can retract is during an auction. Amy, these are $3 for choice. $3 for choice. Okay, so the first choice is snowballs. Second choice is cinnamon streusel coffee cakes. Third choice is Twinkies. Well, I'm going to have to turn the Twinkies this way. Sorry about that, y'all. I've got Hostess donuts. Oh, thank you for that testimonial, Joni. I really appreciate that. I've got Toastum pop-ups, and these are s'mores, and they are they're a 6 count. I am such a Butterfingers today, I tell y'all. Okay, see if I can sneak those in here. I'm not sure what the 2 Amy has in the chat is above, but you can tell that the starting bid is $3 because it specifically says $3 starting bid. Oh, and one last choice. I've got Pepperidge Farm Milano double dark chocolate. Hi, Sandra. Welcome, welcome. See if I can sneak those in here. So, once again, for everybody that needs some snacks with their movie marathons, with their Christmas movies, here are the choices available at the $3 price point. We've got snowballs. We have Pepperidge Farm Milano double dark chocolate cookies, Twinkies, cinnamon streusel coffee cakes, Hostess donuts, and Toastums pop up six pack in the s'more. Okay, no problem. If you would like for me to show some acrylic ones instead, let me know. I do have some acrylic ones for sale. So just let me know in the chat and I will run grab the acrylic ones if you think that that would meet your needs better. Because I realize if people have kids or pets, sometimes having a lot of delicate glass is not going to work, although those were really thick glass. But I totally understand. When I was growing up, all the glass was in china cabinets because my mother was so scared that something was going to break. So just let me know if you'd like to see the acrylic ones. Okay, so let's see. I'm seeing and one cinnamon streusel. So let me see if I can scroll back up and figure out what Joey bought. I was just talking away instead of reading the chat. Okay, let's see where. Okay. So let me make sure you're going with one Twinkie and one coffee cake cinnamon streusel. Is that correct for two total? Let me just make sure because I do have two Twinkies available. If you were saying you wanted two Twinkies, I do have two, but I only have two. So we'll look for a confirmation from Joni that she wanted one Twinkie and one coffee cake. And then we'll see who else is in for second choice. Okay, she wants two Twinkies. Then I'm sold out of Twinkies. Okay, two Twinkies, sold out of Twinkies. And she wanted one of the coffee cakes. Okay, let me grab a coffee cake. All right, so three total, Lisa. Lisa, let me know that you got that. Set this back here. Probably set this one back here too. Oh, and Joni, before you got here, I also showed some fudge stripes. I don't know if you saw those for sale or not. I know that you're a fan of those, so wasn't sure you saw that. Also had some other Reese's and M&Ms and other tasty candies before you came in too. And you can always go back and order anything from before you came in. Okay. Anybody else for any of these tasty treats? And I think I saw Sandra in the chat. She was one of the people who had made some requests, so she's still in the chat. I'm going to bring forward her request. Let me know if you're still here. And anybody can request anything at any time. And if I don't have it, I'll try to bring it the next night. And I believe Sandra was the one who requested rugs and doormats. I don't think she was the person that requested the baby boy socks. So let me see if she's still here. If she's not, then we'll go to something else. Okay. Any last interest on any of the other snacks? Okay, Lisa, that's fun. We know being a mommy is the most important thing anybody can be. Okay, I'm going to clear these off. Oops. Clearing them off sometimes by accidentally taking them down. Oops, oops. Okay. Okay, well, if she's not still here, then let's have it a few more purses. Okay, I've got some big tote style purses, or these are also great overnight bags. I'm going to start these at 15. Let me show you all that they can do. Here's the print on the first one, and y'all will see these are beautiful quilted material. And this one has a paisley pattern with shades of aqua and blue. It's got a big pocket in the front. It's got another pocket and another pocket, so 3 pockets total. It's got some really nice handles. Let me show you how huge it is. It could easily be a weekender type bag. Huge, 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 huge. So this is the first option. I also have it in one other print because I thought it was so great. I bought it in 2 prints to sell to y'all. Set it up on this little shelf. Here's the second one. So if you are looking for a bolder, brighter pattern, this one still has the 1, 2, 3 pockets in the front, and it goes all the way to the bottom. And then let me show you the inside of these. So I know a lot of you will be traveling for the holidays, going to visit parents, grandparents, sons, daughters, grandkids. So this way, if you need to put all your presents in here, your clothes, this could even be your shoe bag. So looking for 15 for choice on these quilted material bags. Let me see if I can get where I can show y'all both patterns at once. And these are new. Here's what's left of the tag. Mother must have been going to give these to somebody because she cut off the price tag, but let them see that it was still new. Well, I love to give bulk offers. So maybe you're thinking, I want one for me and one for my bestie, or one for me and one for my daughter or my mom. If anybody wants to buy 2, now you can buy 2 of this pattern, 2 of this pattern, or 1 of each pattern. Y'all don't necessarily have to be twinsies. It could be a mix and match. I'm going to do 2 for 25. 2 for 25. Because I am always willing to give a deal when you buy more. Buy more, save more. That only makes sense. I'll give Amy a chance to put it in the chat. So if you want to buy 2 bags, I'll do 2 for 25. After all, it worked with canisters. Maybe it will work with purses too. And Sandra, are you still here in the chat, sweetheart? So I hate to show what you've requested without you. Okay, last call on the purses. Okay, last night we had a ton of pet items. There is one thing I forgot to show last night, and it's for you artsy, craftsy kind of people. And I have these cute patterns. And even though I showed pet clothes, pet costumes, pet coats, pet sweaters, maybe you want to make your own. Okay, I will show rugs and doormats right after this. I wasn't sure if you were still here. Okay, so of the pet patterns, this is the first one. So you can make and this, and here's all this stuff on the back. I don't know what any of this means. It's by Disney, and it's from the Princess Collection Costumes for Dogs. So this is going to be an $8 starting bin. And the other choice is by a company called Simplicity. And look at what you can make here. And these are for both dogs and cats. Super cute. Tons of stuff you can make. So looking for $8 for choice. And then after this, because rugs and doormats were suggested, I'm going to have bath rugs, scatter rugs, doormats, bath mats, y'all name it. So we'll have several different types. Okay, anybody interested in the sewing pattern specifically for dogs and cats? This way you can make what you need to fit your specific pants. You can even make them and sell them and recoup your $8. Okay, we will clear those. All right, let's see. What type should we start with? Let's start with some bath rugs. Okay, here's the first one. It says bath rug, hand woven rug. Now, I'm not quite sure how it's hand woven since it has a manufacturer's tag, but maybe that just means the style. It's a beautiful mauve kind of color. The size is 18 by 28. And let me see if I can show y'all this pattern. Now, on the back, this is the ribbed pattern so that it doesn't move on you. On the front, look at this kind of geometric that's going to help absorb the water. So I'm going to start this one off at $6. But you're saying, oh, I like that pattern, but mauve, too feminine for me, or my husband isn't going to like that. No problem. I've got this in blue as well. Here's the beautiful blue. I actually have two in blue. So if you need one by your tub, and then you need another one by the sink, and you need two to match, you can absolutely do that. So I have two in the blue, and I have one in the mauve. And also, let me show you these beautiful tassels on the end. They give it a wonderful handmade look as well. Okay, so Sandra's in for 6. Anybody want to go up to 7? And still to come, I'm going to have some scatter rugs. I'm going to have some doormats, and it's going to be a little bit pricier, but I'm going to have some of those fancy memory foam. The size is, we can focus in here, 18 by 28. There we go, 18 by 28. So we've got 6 looking for 7, and I've got 2 in blue and just 1 in mauve. Oh, you're welcome. I'm so sorry if I wasn't clear about that. I'll try to be a little bit more clear as I show the many other rugs to come. And just like Sandra requested rugs, y'all can request anything you want to. And by requesting something, it doesn't obligate you to buy. And it also doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to win the bid either. So, but it helps me know some of the things to bring out at an auction. Okay, we are sold to Sandra. Let's see if she picks blue or mauve and how many. So blue or mauve, and in the blue I have 2, in the mauve I have just 1. And I love this geometric pattern. It's so pretty. Okay, 3 for 15 it is. Then I don't ever have to show them again. So here's 1, and here's 2, and here's 3. Okay, sold out, sold out, sold out. But never fear, anybody, there are plenty more rugs to come. Okay, let's look at some scatter rugs. Okay, here's the next one. It is a forest green, and it has a little bit of brown in with it. It says it's a woven rug. The size is 18 by 27. It's got beautiful fringe on the bottom. Next choice. This one says gather. It's a white and black design. It's got a white and black border around it. All of these scatter rugs are going to be one and done. This one has a size of 18 by 28. So that's next choice. Okay, here's the next woven rug. This one says for indoor use, of course, because it is hand loomed. It is 20 by 30, so even bigger. And you'll see it's got colors of green, red, and gold. Also, 20 by 30, I've got this other indoor use only hand loomed one, and it has green, red, and white in it. Still looking for $6 starting bid. Also, 20 by 30, we've got green, red, white, and just a tiny little bit of blue in this one. Well, thank you, Joni. I think you, in fact, started the trend with your offers. So you were a trendsetter and you didn't even know it. And the last choice is green, yellow, and orange. It is hand woven for indoor use, and the size of this one is 20 by 30. So we've got all of these indoor woven scatter rugs. Okay, Sandra's in for 6 for choice. I am always glad to listen to my audience, especially when multiple people are saying the same thing, and follow any ideas that they have. So if it means selling more, so always looking for more ways to make more money, and if accepting offers on bulk deals gives me more money and sells more product, which it does, then I'd be a fool not to take offers on bulk buys. And still to come, we will have some outdoor doormats, which have a um, rubber backing, and we'll have the creme de la creme, the memory foam, soft as butter bath mats. Okay, we are sold to Sandra. Sandra, do you know which ones you want, or do I need to review the choices again? Let me know. Everyone I showed is a one and done. There are no duplicates in this particular lot. Okay, the only one with blue, and it's just a little bit of blue. Well, I take it back. There are two with blue. Let me see if I can show you. This one has just the tiniest little thread of blue. It's not a lot of blue. And this other one, I thought I saw a tiny thread of blue. Let me look. And this one here has just a little bit of blue going down and a little bit of blue going down here, but this one has a little bit more. So do you want the blue that goes across or the blue that goes down? Or maybe you want both. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Joni. You are always so helpful to me. I might need to twist your arm to come on my squad of mods because you have a wonderful way of looking at the big picture and of seeing what needs to be done and how to fix it easily. Okay, the blue that goes down. So this one. Okay, so this one is sold to Sandra. Or Sandra, if you want to do another 3 for 15 and you want to pick 3, that's fine. We can do that. These last few were 20 by 30. The first few were 18 by 28. And the very first one was 18 by 27. Oh, great. Hopefully we will get to 30 soon. Thanks so much for keeping up with the thumbs, Erin. I really appreciate you. Okay. Anybody else? I'll show y'all these rugs again just as I'm clearing them off. So these are called shindy rugs. And here's the first one. Here's the green, yellow, and orange. Green, gold, and red. Oh, wait, Joni was in. I'm so sorry. Let me bring them back. Okay, which one did you want? I think we already counted this down. We were just looking for second choice. So, since Sandra has already bought one, you would be second choice. So you don't have to go up to 7. I mean, I will take 7 if that's just what you want to pay. But if you want to get it at 6, you can, because technically this would be second choice. Okay, so this green and red with the little stripe of blue. Okay, there we go. Joni, do me a favor and put a 6 in the chat, because when Lisa comes back from feeding her baby and putting her baby to bed, she's going to see the 7 and charge you 7. So I want you to get it in for 6. And if you'll just retract or delete the 7 from the chat, then she'll never see it. Okay, because I want to get y'all the best bargains ever. Okay, so I'll finish showing y'all as I'm putting them away. And if anybody else sees one they want, y'all just stop me with bid. All you have to do is throw a 6 into the chat, and I'll know you want that one. Okay, so we've got the green, brown, and orange. And I know it looks a little gray. It's more brown in real life. It's okay. Then we've got green, red, and gold. That's one of my favorites. We've got black and white. And when I say black and white, it's not a white, it's like a beige. It's like a natural. And it says gather. And then the one that started it all out, the forest green, it may be a little bit more teal, and cream and brown. Okay. All right, next let's look at some doormats. These doormats are going to be $6 for choice starting bid. And I'll show you the tag right here to the doormats. It says doormat, water absorbent, textile surface, vibrant print, fade resistant, indoor or outdoor, and the size is 18 by 24. And you'll see they have rubber backing, and it's textured as well. Okay, so they're all going to be the same size. So here's the first one. It says, welcome to our hive. And this is the one with the most neutral colors, if you're looking for neutral. Okay, for our bicycle lovers, we've got welcome with a bicycle. For those of y'all who like gingham, we've got home sweet home. For my ladies that like floral, we've got welcome. For my truck lovers, a welcome with some beautiful flowers in the back and lots of gardening items. And if we have anybody that likes sunflowers or gardening, I've got this farm fresh sunflowers, open daily, seeds, stems, and balloons. And once again, these are indoor or outdoor use. And they are, oh, rats, 18 by 24. 18 by 24. Okay, Sandra's in for 6. Some of these I have duplicates of, some of these I don't. So once this Christmas season is over with, if you're going to put away your Christmas doormat and you need something for every day, you can go ahead and have your next one all lined up. And if anybody needs me to show them again, let me know. They're all 18 by 24, indoor or outdoor use. They all have rubber backing on them. And I have to tell you, in addition to putting one in my front door, when it says indoor or outdoor use, the indoor use that I use is in front of my kitchen sink so that when I'm standing washing my dishes, I have something to cushion my feet. And it just gives us a pretty floral print to a small kind of a drab kitchen space. Because it's not like you can have a real rug in the kitchen. So I think these in front of the kitchen sink are super cute. Okay, she's going to go with the truck print. Excellent. Let me grab one of those because I've got a couple of those. All right. Anybody else? This way, it'll be arriving to her when she is ready to swap out her Christmas rug for her everyday rug. Anybody else? Okay, I'll show them one more time as I am clearing them away. So here was the sunflower one. And we had this truck one, which Sandra picked. Super cute. I wonder if she picked it because of the truck or because of all the gardening stuff. Then we had the welcome with all the flowers. We have the gingham, home sweet home. The bicycle. And last but not least, the welcome to our hive. Oh, already thinking for spring. Yay, I love it. Okay, let me show you the last kind of bath mat I have. This is the nicest, fanciest, and best one. I'm going to have to start this one at 10. And you're saying, well, why are you starting this at 10? Well, it is the thickest, it's the most plush, and it's memory foam. Not sure if you're going to be able to tell through the screen, but if you see how it puffs back up? I press it in and it reinflates immediately. That's the memory foam in it. This one measures 18 by 24. 18 by 24. Here's a look at the back. You can see how thick and quilted it is. And I do have two of these. Two of these, and that's it. It's a light blue color. So if you need the softest thing to cushion your feet when you're stepping out of the bathtub or when you're standing in your kitchen peeling potatoes or carrots for hours, wherever you need it. Great gift if you have an elderly mom or grandmother because this one's not going to slide around. It's going to be super thick and quilted. And I wish y'all could feel this. This is so soft. So, it doesn't matter if your doormat is soft, but it does matter when you're stepping on it with wet, naked feet, that it be super soft. So, looking for $10 starting bid on this creme de la creme bath mat with the memory foam. And I also love this pattern as well. This geometric pattern, I think, is really pretty. So, and the color is going to be a color that isn't going to intimidate guys. It's not super floral. Guys will notice the pattern, but they're not going to think it's a girly pattern. It's just a geometric pattern. And like I say, I do have two of these, so if somebody needs a set, you can always make me an offer. Otherwise, we haven't done a Belle's Bargain Bonanza for this hour. So I'll give just a minute for the lag, and then I'm going to bring up some items so we can start at $1. How does that sound? Okay, so last call. I don't know if we even got the price put in the chat for these, but it was $10 to anybody who is watching the replay. And I'll clear this away, and hopefully Amy will declare that we are starting the Belle's Bargain Bonanza so that y'all know the next item is going to start at $1. And it's actually going to be choice of items. Okay, 18 for both. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so Joni is buying 1, 2. You are going to be so impressed with the quality of these, Joni. Truly, truly. Okay, thank you so much. Sold to Joni. Okay, now we're going to the Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And if anybody missed out on all the facial masks, under eye masks, lip mask at the beginning, y'all let me know. You can still place your order. Okay, first I have some of these big bath fizzers. They call it 5 deep breaths. Shower, steamer, fizzy, but y'all know it's not really for the shower. You drop it in the bath. And the scent is eucalyptus and tea tree. So that's going to be the first choice. Second choice, I have these wide nail brushes. Good for ladies, good for guys. Yes, your offer was accepted, and I showed you the two as I was putting them in the sold hamper. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Your names are both circles in purple. So sorry. Um, yes, I meant Sandra. I am so sorry. Sending them to Sandra. Sandra. I am so sorry. My apologies to Sandra and Joni. So sorry. Please forgive me. I got a glare. So yes, it was Sandra that made the offer. It was Sandra's offer that was accepted. I am so sorry, ladies. Please forgive me. I am human. I make mistakes. I goof. I am so sorry. Sandra and Joni, please forgive me for misannouncing that. It is totally my fault. Okay, next. Oh, thank y'all. Okay, next I have some little boxes here, and you'll notice they have dots on them. Well, they're actually flashlights. Let me open it up and show you what these look like. They are brand new. Now, the red one actually looks more pink, and they run on batteries. They can attach to your keychain or your wristlet. I have one of these hanging from the gear shift in my car, just in case I ever break down. It's super bright. There are not batteries in them right now because they are new in box. So I've got a pink one and a blue one. So those are going to be options as well. So looking for a $1 starting bid. And then we'll get back to the auction. Okay, Christine's in for $1. I try to remember to have at least one Belle's Bargain Bonanza every hour, but if I forget, y'all can remind me. And also, you can request a $1 round by putting the initials BBB in the chat any old time. Okay, we've got $1. We're looking for $1.50. Otherwise, we're going to count it down to Christine. Now, I have multiples of this wide nail brush, which look how wide it is. And I have multiples of the bath fizzer, which is in the scent of eucalyptus and tea tree. The flashlights are one and done. So the bid was $1 because this is a Belle's Bargain Bonanza Round. And during the Belle's Bargain Bonanza Round, we start every item at just $1 and we lower the bidding increments to 50 cents for just these quick little rounds. So we're looking for $1.50 or second choice. Oh, we are sold. Okay, sold to Christine. Let's see what she picks and how many. Okay, here are two fizzers. And did you want the pink or the blue flashlight? Pink or blue flashlight? Pink. Okay, great choice. All right, anything else before we see if anybody's in for second choice? Now, I will let y'all know I only have two of the fizzers left. I only have one flashlight left, and I still have a bunch of the nail brushes. Okay, so I've got Christine's, two fizzers, and pink flashlight. Great to have just in case. These are great stocking stuffers, or maybe you're making somebody a little bath basket. And y'all don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Still trying to get to 30 thumbs tonight. Pretty please. Okay, anybody else for bath fizzers, the wide nail brush, or the blue flashlight? And let me open this and show you the pretty color of blue. Look at this, pretty, pretty. So it's a light blue. Okay, she'll take the last two fizzers. Okay, so Lisa, that's a total of 4 fizzers and 1 flashlight. Okay, and it looks like even though this is the BBB round, instead of going back to the auction, Lisa's requesting another one. So we're going to have back-to-back BBB rounds. So let me double check if anybody wants to buy the very last blue flashlight or a wide nail brush by Studio Selections. And then we're going to go to another BBB round, and I do happen to have nail polish. Okay, last call on these. Okay, passing on that, let me show you what nail polish I have. And moderators, go ahead and announce that it will be a $1 starting bid and 50-cent increments. We turn a little bit more light on so y'all can see the full colors of this gorgeous nail polish. Okay, we've got a matte red here, perfect for Christmas. I've got a glittery red, kind of a tomato red. Next, I've got a magenta. I've got sparkly green. And keep in mind, these reds would also be gorgeous for Valentine's. The green, also gorgeous for St. Patrick's Day. I've got one that's kind of gold and glittery here. I've got kind of a silver glittering, well, kind of looks like a gunmetal color, really. Here's a lighter silvery color. Here is a really light, sparkly gold color. And this one may look black, but it's actually navy. Navy. And it's a fast dry, I just noticed too. Okay, let me see if I can adjust the colors and get them all in. A few of these, I have multiples, but most of them are one and done. Oh, and I have a tiny little one in pink. Would be great for a little girl. Let's see if I can put it over here. Is that a carrot, Lisa? Or is that a hot pepper? I have no idea what your emojis mean. Makes me feel old when I don't speak emoji. Okay, Lisa's in for one. But she didn't have to be. Just because she requested something never obligates anybody to buy it. It's just a suggestion that it gets sold. So y'all never be afraid to ask for something. Last night, somebody asked for coffee, and I think everybody but her bought it. But it worked out fantastic because I didn't happen to have the coffee she wanted. She turned out to actually want cappuccino, but it got me sales from lots of other people. So it didn't hurt my feelings that she didn't buy it at all. So never hesitate to throw out a suggestion of what you want to see or what maybe you think other people want to see. Okay, we are apparently sold to Lisa, so let's see what she's buying. Always a good little stocking stuffer, too. After all, whoever you give it to may paint their nails, and they might decide to paint yours, too. Oh, I'm sorry if you're confused. Hopefully the moderators can explain it better if I'm not being clear. My apologies, Joni. Okay, she's going for the gunmetal. Here's the gunmetal one. And the clear one with the gold flecks. Okay, I think that's this one, right? And the green, is that this one? And the burgundy. Ooh, okay. I'm not sure which the burgundy is. So I'm going to call this one matte red, sparkle red, and magenta. And I just want to make sure the first three that you picked, I think, were these three. I want to make sure I got the right ones for you. These three, and then I'm not sure which one is burgundy. So I'm going to call this matte red, sparkle red, and magenta. Magenta. Okay. So it's kind of a purpley, pinkish color. I think you'll like it. It's not exactly that signature pink you like, but I think it's very close. Okay, let me scoot this one in the frame. It's the navy one. We've got Lisa's four. Anybody else? Silver two. Okay, here's a pretty silver one. I'm not sure what's wrong. A lot of people sell items for $1. My apologies if you were offended by the price point. Okay. Anybody else interested in a $1 nail polish? Am I missing something here? Okay. So I always want to treat everybody with the utmost respect. I always want to give you the best bargains possible, which is why I call this Bargains by Belle. If I have misunderstood, my apologies. If I've upset or offended anybody, I apologize. I always want to um, give the best bargains. The total number of nail polishes I have, I put them in this little bag for you. I've got 5: gold, silver, green, gunmetal, and magenta. Good night, Joni. We love you, and apologies if I said or did anything that was not to your liking. Okay, so last call on these nail polishes. Joni, I'll send you an email to see what's going on and if I can somehow fix whatever it is. I have no idea, but everybody in my channel is important and valuable to me. Okay. I'm not sure what always happens. Okay, last call on this Bell's Bargain Bonanza item, and then we'll get back to the auction. All right, let me clear these away. All right, next we're going to do $3 for choice, and I've got some big containers of fancy gum. Here's the first one. It's by Icebreakers. Turn it over, um, Icebreakers Ice Cubes. It's called Bubble Breeze. Thank you, Erin. I appreciate that. Okay, it's got 40 big pieces of gum in it. So we're talking about less than 10 cents a cube of gum. I've got 3 of those. Then I've got Mentos. These are 28 pieces of gum. They are pure and fresh. And last but not least, I've got Trident Mega. Big pieces and flavor, and it is spearmint. Okay, any interest? The starting bid was $3. Did we get the starting bid in the chat? So looking for $3 for your choice of Icebreakers Ice Cube Gum in Bubble Breeze or Mentos, a pure fresh gum. And let's see, the Mentos is in the flavor of, oh, wait, sugar free. That's important. Sorry, forgot to say Mentos is sugar free in case there's anybody watching their sugar. And it is fresh mint flavor. And then we have the Trident Mega, big pieces and flavor. Thank you for the fleur-de-lis of encouragement. Also, y'all click the thumbs up. Hopefully, we're getting close to 30 by now. So we've got sugar-free gum. We've got ice cubes of gum and Trident Mega. Any interest? And as always, if you want to make a bulk offer, you can. I've got 2 of the Mentos, I've got 3 of the ice cubes, and just 1 of the Trident Mega. Well, I tell you what, it's been a while since I did a price drop. So let's price drop on this one. What do you say? Price drop, price drop, price drop. Okay, so we're going to price drop this down to $2. $2 for your choice of sugar-free Mentos, Icebreakers Ice Cube in Bubble Breeze, or Trident Mega, big plate pieces and flavor. And y'all let me know what you'd like to see next. Still to come tonight, I'll have some gnomes. I'll have some wallets. I'll have some house flags and garden flags. I'll have some hand soap. Okay, Sandra's in for 2. Well, let's count this down and let her pick. And y'all let me know if any of those upcoming items sound interesting, and I'll bring them sooner than later. Okay, she's going to go for 1 of the Mentos and the Trident. Okay, this is what she's picking. Thank you so much. When it's a price drop, we don't have to count it down. All price drops become a buy it now. Anybody else for the remaining Mentos or for the Icebreakers Ice Cube? Last call on these gum, and then let's see if you'd like to see some wallets, yard flags, garden flags, gnomes, hand soap, housewares, stickers. Okay, last call. Anybody else? Okay, let me show some cute little gnomes. These are going to be $3 for choice. These are wooden. To back the camera up, this one has his name on the hat. It says Joy. This one has his name on the hat. It says Noel. And if y'all aren't familiar, Noel is the French word for Christmas. So when you sing the first Noel, you're singing the first Christmas. Or when we talk about Papa Noel, It's like talking about Father Christmas. And if any of you are saying, well, those are nice, but it just breaks my heart that they don't match. I'm a matchy matchy kind of girl. You know what? I am too. So I do have multiples of these. So maybe you want two of the Noel or you want two of the Joy to bookend your mantle or bookend that pretty display on your buffet. Um, you could even use these literally as bookends. So I am looking for $3 starting bid. So, and I have plenty of these. So I've got Joy, I've got Noel. They're wood, but oops, I went to pat one and I turned it over. They have these nice faux fur beards. Here's the bottom of it. You can see it's a sound construction. He's not coming out of the stand. No, sir. No, ma'am. And I love that this one's holding a present and this one is holding a cute little ornament. These are just darling. So if you like gnomes, or maybe you have a gnome lover in your family, these would be great presents. And I love that they say the names on the hat. You know, they kind of remind me of Snow White and the dwarves because those dwarves say the names on their hats. So I love that in this representation of the gnomes that their names are on their hats. So looking for $3 choice for Joy or Noel. Well, it's a good thing I gifted you some last night at the auction then. Okay, last call on these. Let me show you an even bigger gnome. And this one isn't a holiday gnome, it's an everyday gnome. I'm going to start this big one out at $5. And on the back, there are two ways to use it. You can hang it with the hanger here, or you can use this big kickstand. Let me put it up here and get out my ruler so y'all can see how big it is. Drag back my camera. So you can see it's about 12 inches. Oh, okay. We'll miss you, Sandra. Can't wait to see what you think of the rest of the auction. I always love your feedbacks. And thanks again for requesting the rugs and the mats. So helpful. Okay, have a great evening. Bye. Everybody say bye to Sandra. Okay, so on the gnomes, this one has a starting bid of $5. You can see it is 12 inches tall. It's a nice biggie, and I love that it can both hang or you can use the kickstand on it. Okay, we will pass on this. Next, I've got a little gnome that is a shelf sitter. He's got a nice flat surface here. He's got a nice gray beard, some cute little antlers, some jingle bells on his hat. Look at these cute little feet. I'm going to start this one off at $5. Who needs an elf on a shelf when you can have a gnome on a shelf? Look at that cute little button nose. Just precious. So Lisa, $5 for this gnome starting bid. Okay, anybody for 5? Lisa, are you bidding or just announcing? Sometimes I can't tell when my moderators are bidding or announcing. I hate to overlook them, but I usually think that they're just announcing. Okay, any interest in this gnome? All right, we're going to pass on this. Okay, next I've got a cute little jarred candle. This is going to be $3 starting bid. This one is honey, cider, and sunflower. $3. It's in a glass jar. Here it is. I'm so sorry. I thought that I had been talking to you through the entire auction. I thought that when you had asked questions about size and whatnot of rugs, I thought that I had answered it. If I missed any of your questions or your bids, I give you my deepest apologies. I always have my moderators looking to see if I'm ever missing questions or bids. If there is something I missed, please just let me know. Whether it was a bid or a question, I will gladly make it right. We will definitely go back and watch the replay and see if there's something we missed, because if so, we always want to make it right. Sometimes when I'm getting an item out, I'm looking at the item because I have dropped items and shattered them when I was trying to look at the chat instead of what I was doing with the item. Okay, the candle is $3. I'm so sorry. I thought I said that. It's in this beautiful glass jar. And once again, the flavor is honey, cider, and sunflower. So $3 starting bid. And I have 2 of these. This is what it looks like on the inside. So any interest? Like I said, I have 2. If anybody wants both, I can do 2 for 5. That's the best deal I can give on these. If not, we will go to something else. Okay, how about some garden flags? Let me show you what I have. Okay, first for the dog lovers. Oh, these garden flags are going to be $5 for choice. Look at this beautiful one. You don't see a lot of garden flags with black backgrounds. So for that reason, I think this one is so eye-catching. And I love that this sweet little dog is wearing a Santa hat and a little cape. It's so cute. If you like dogs, but you prefer a different breed, I've also got this flag that says welcome, and it looks like maybe a golden retriever, and you've got some beautiful poinsettias. So I am looking for $5 for choice. Next, if you want a flag that's not specifically Christmas, it is just for the winter season. You might love the snowman one. It's got a red background, and you don't see many flags with red backgrounds either. So you can use it all winter during the snowy weather. It lets everybody know that they're welcome, and you can see the winds blowing the muffler of this cute little snowman with his top hat, ready to tip his top hat to welcome everybody that comes into your yard. And last but not least, for the $5 starting bid, if you like peanuts, I've got Snoopy on top of his doghouse talking to Woodstock. This one is brand new in the package. He's got his little doghouse festooned with lights, with stockings, with trees and ornaments. This one is super cute. And everybody is going to recognize Soupy and Woodstock, the beloved Charles Schulz peanut characters. So looking for $5 for choice. Okay, we're gonna pass on these. Next, I've got a big house flag. This big house flag, we're gonna start it at 7. Let me see if I can show you the whole thing. It is so big. Okay, so it says welcome, and it's a reindeer. And you'll see the reindeer has beautiful ornaments hanging from it. And then at the bottom, you can see there's a little tree. He's got a muffler. There's a little holly bush. And this is a big, huge house hanging flag. So I'm going to start this one at $7. See if I can back it up to show you a little bit better. Because that was a great tip that Joni gave me to keep backing up the camera for the big items. Sometimes I forget. So I love when y'all help me to be better at selling. Okay, so this big house flag, $7. And this is another one you can use all winter long because it's got the winter background, the snow, and reindeers are alive all year round. I might even have to put one of these outside my house just so that I can help dream of snow someday, since it's probably never going to snow in my lifetime. But a girl can still dream of snow. Well, thank you. I think it's kind of a wow myself. And this little button nose. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, let's see what else we have in store tonight. I have this table runner. And you know, most of the time when you see table runners, they're the standard red and green. I'm going to start this one at $5. And what I love about this is it's gingerbread houses and gingerbread men and looks like Christmas cookies. Just so apt for your dining room table, for your breakfast table, even just going down that counter in your kitchen. After all, it's where you eat. Why not feature Christmas cookies and gingerbread cookies and houses, since that's what you're baking? It just makes more sense to have a cookie themed table runner, since food on a piece of food linen. So I'm going to start this one at $5. And it's great tone on tone with whites and creams and browns. And especially if you're adding some silver and gold candlesticks. So this is going to be great in the background. Looking for $5. I'm going to do a couple more items, and then I think we're going to have the clearance round. Because not every auction needs to be a super long auction. And I know we've all got to get up for church in the morning, so don't want to make it any harder than necessary to get up early in the morning. Okay, we're going to pass on this. Next, I've got this fancy candle set. It's by the designer Bill Blass. So you get this beautiful big red candle, and it's got this gorgeous candle ring going around it. It is already in plastic. It's already wrapped with a beautiful organza bow, and it's just gorgeous, ready for gifting. So I'm going to start this one at $7. $7. You know, most of the time you got to buy the candle, then you have to buy the candle ring, then you have to find some way to pack it, ship it, and wrap it. And I love that it's already done for you. So all you got to do is hand it to the recipient. Okay, last call on this one. All right, next I've got this beautiful reindeer. Look how beautifully decorated he is. Brand new with tags from the Holiday Woodlands collection. And it was originally $18. Hoo-wee. But I'm going to start it at 8. I'm going to start it at 8. It is tall and stately. Let me get out my ruler. Here is my ruler. So you'll see he's a little taller than 12 inches. He would look just great sitting on somebody's mantle, on a buffet, an entryway table, that table in the back of your sofa, even on the top of a wardrobe or armoire that you have. So if you're looking for decor that's going to be guy friendly, then anytime you use the woodland animals, the reindeers, that's going to speak to the guys, but yet you still got some ornamentation for the ladies. It's like the best of male and female friendly decoration together. Hi, Karen. Welcome, welcome. So looking for $8 starting bid, even though the tag says 18. Let me know if there are any other items you want to see tonight. Because last night we had a few, wait, don't go. So show a few more. So if there are other items you want to see, y'all let me know. Otherwise, we might go to the clearance round. Okay, well, let's go ahead and start with this. We've already shown that the tag says 18. I was originally asking 8, but since we're going to start the clearance round, Let's clearance it down to $6. It's a one and done, so $6. And remember, during the clearance round, everything is going to be buy it now. Okay, next let's see, what else can we clearance? Okay, I had this Bill Blast candle. I was asking 7 for this. Let's take this down to 6. You get the candle. You get this beautiful beaded candle ring. It's beautifully packed in the box with the organza ribbon and bow. So going down to $6. Okay, I had this table runner. I was asking $5 for this. I'm going to take this one down to 3. $3 for the table runner. Okay, next I had this huge house flag with the reindeer. I was asking 7 for this. I'm going to take this down to just 5. $5 for this huge reindeer house flag. Okay, and last but not least, way back during the first Bell's Bargain Bonanza, I was selling these for $1 each. I'm now going to sell these 2 for $3. Oh, I'm sorry. I said that backwards. I'm now going to sell these 2 for $1. I went the wrong way. 2 for $1. So you can get an avocado and a coconut. You can get 2 coconut. You can get 2 avocado. 2 for $1. So half price. And that's going to conclude the auction for tonight. I want to thank my moderators, Amy, who's your diver, Lisa M. Adventure, and Karen. Y'all all have a restful Sunday, and I will see you back on Monday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time.